Noted. Those of that opinion will please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Honourable members, I understand the next financial review that members wish to debate is the financial review of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment, and the question is that the report of the Local Government and Environment Committee on the 2012-2013 financial review of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment be noted. I call the Honourable Member to Iraroa Flavel. Tēnā koe, Mr Flavel.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. Ka nui te mihi ki a koe tēnei rā. Mr Speaker, I note that the Local Government and Environment Committee confirmed that there were no matters to bring to this House, and unfortunately I disagree. I think we should also use the financial review process to highlight strengths, not just the weaknesses of our current entities, and in that regard the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment is one we should highlight. So, as an independent officer of Parliament, the Commissioner reports to Parliament as a whole, not as a government minister. This is very different, as I understand it, from other environmental agencies such as the Ministry for the Environment and the Environmental Protection Authority, who both report to and have their budget set by a government minister. Mr Chair, the Commissioner therefore has a unique opportunity to provide Parliament with independent advice on any matters that may have any impact on the quality of our environment. The mission of the Commissioner is to maintain and improve the quality of the New Zealand environment by providing robust, independent advice that influences decisions. So, as a party committed to the kaupapa of kaitiakitanga, we see investment in protecting our primary ecosystems as vitally connected to future economic prosperity and for the benefit of future generations. And in our approach, we promote renewable, energy-efficient marae communities, towns and cities as the basis for economic development, and the primary foundation must be to protect Papatuanuku as key to our future. Mr Chair, the Commissioner pays particular attention to environmental problems that are irreversible, cumulative and accelerating. Climate change ticks all of these three boxes, sir, and the greatest environmental challenge the world faces. And we appreciate the insights that the Commissioner has shared with us. The Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment has offered particular value in profiling the specific trade-offs which must be decided upon, such as the expansion of dairy farming versus the goal of maintaining and improving water quality. Mr Chair, we submit that the inclusion of the mana o te wai, the submission by mana o te wai, supports the construction of a decision-making framework in which there is, as there should be, a strong presumption in favour of water quality, and we are encouraged by the leadership the Parliamentary Commissioner offers in this regard. So, it is through our positive observations of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment that we're promoting the concept of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Treaty. So the Commissioner, from our perspective, there's a lot of tie-overs, the Commissioner would be required to report annually to Parliament on the status of whānau and monitor state sector progress to improving outcomes for whānau. The Treaty Commissioner would also be required to proactively review and monitor progress of treaty settlements, as well as the performance of the Office of the Treaty Settlements and the Crown's commitment to the treaty. And similar to the Commissioner for the Environment, we'd hope that they look to result areas. So in our position, the Treaty Commissioner would have specific roles that would see them look at things such as to develop a result area for whānau that is measurable and for which we can hold chief executives, for example, to account. We would want services that are visible and responsive, organised around whānau. All policy provided to Cabinet and all bills tabled in the House must be able to demonstrate the impact of the policy on whānau and their treaty relationship. Only from this can be derived a model of justice which gives fair weight to the rights and needs of all people, and that's really important. So we would look to, like the Commissioner for the Environment, require an annual report to Parliament on the progress of things like the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, to facilitate the right of Māori to preserve, evolve and transform their ways of life, and we would introduce a requirement for government departments and Crown entities to report annually on outcomes for Māori. Maybe another key deliverable might be achieved in conducting a treaty audit across government departments. The audit would include the effectiveness of Māori-specific advice put forward by departments, including assessment of the various mechanisms for presenting such as advice, whether it be to Māori focus units, Wahanga Māori, Deputy Secretary Māori, etc. So, Mr Speaker, the annual accounts of the Parliamentary Commissioner to the Environment show the measures,
Eugenie Sage.
Thank you, Mr Chair. Please take a call on the review of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment, because that office is an independent